it first. She did it first.
Facebook Live was good. Was good about that time.
I want to see the other one. Let me see the left one. Let me see the right one.
Just take it upon yourself. Let me see that again. And the dude look creepy, man. You tell me you don't look creepy like an Ewok?
He like a midget. He's supposed to be a midget to me.
You like an Ewok. You look like an Ewok.
He like he's supposed to be a midget.
You like you catching the Ewoks. Like King Ewok.
You know how like a midget got like a big head?
As you can see, they're getting into it early.
And then the type of man you got Ezekiel, King Ewok. Go.
You can't tell me that man don't look like he's supposed to be a midget though. Like you know how midgets got a big head and a big body, but they still little at the same time. That's it.
He big little.
Yeah, he big little. Little big man.
Little big man.
Little big man.
Little big man.
Little big man. That's what they're called.
That dude crazy. But he like he'll beat somebody though.
Yeah, he do like.
He look like he'll do it, even if he don't.
You got that OJ in your eyes. You got that OJ in your eyes.
Have just entered the building with your boys, Keith. Welcome to Shop Talk Radio. Conversation moves the nation, and no topic is off limits. And welcome your hosts, Rick Kidd and Will Sam.
Atlanta, America, worldwide, internet. Thank you for tuning in to Love 860. You're on Shop Talking Randomish with King Insane. I am Will Sane.
It's your boy Rick Kane. We sitting there with the beautiful Miss Starlight.
As always.
Howdy.
And we got my man, my homeboy, my main man, Maximilian on the glass, behind the glass on the board. What's good with you, man?
I wish I knew what you know. Hey, first thing I got to do, man, is I want to send my prayers out to all the people out there in the Texas area dealing with that craziness.
Definitely.
Them bands from Harvey was coming through Atlanta, man. It was raining so hard. My garage was flooded, man. I'm like, are you serious? My garage flooded.
Get out of here.
Yeah, just the garage. It's about 4 or 5 feet inside the door. I'm like, man, if we got this with this little bit of rain, can you imagine what 50 inches to them? So my prayers go out to them, man. Y'all stay strong. We here to help.
Oh, definitely prayers going out to Houston and everybody down there dealing with that. But yes, boy, you know you in the barbershop talking randomish with your boys. And if y'all want to come on in the barbershop, please give us a call at 404-355-8699. If you're in your mama basement using the rotary dial, make sure you let her know that it's a free call. Dial 1-866-923-2860. And if you want to come in the barbershop with us, go to love860.com, hit the media button. Come on in here live and check out and see what we got going on. Hey, what's good with you, people?
Hey, man, I got a question to start off the rip.
Go ahead.
Going back off what he said, I have people who are out in Houston. One of my best friend, he lives out there and everything. And
I do have a best friend that's out there.
Yeah, I'm glad that him and his family is doing well. But I'll be honest with you. I try to tune out the videos and everything that's going on down there, man, because it's so sad. But it's so sad to see the sights and also to see like you don't. It's some things that we don't think of when incidents like this happen. Like for instance, like these people aren't working.
Yeah.
So how is money gonna come in? Income gonna come in for them to get things in order to sustain, like that's gas for cars.
To me, that's when your government is supposed to step in, and take care of these people, because this is not just their problem. This should be a country's problem, and this is the time when your government is supposed to step up and play big brother.
And it's good to see that, and what you're saying there is good to see how the country, and this is one of the sad things about America, and one of the great things at the same time.
Yes, sir.
Is that we'll go through something like Charlottesville.
Yeah.
1 week. Then a travesty happens, like a tragedy happens, like what's happening in Houston, and then we all come together. Why do we only come together during Christmas and tragedies in this country? That's when we don't see color. Any other time we see in color, when everybody's happy and the sun is shining, birds chirping, we have all types of issues with each other's color.
Man, it's funny you say that. I said after 9/11, The 3 months after 9/11, that's the only time I have seen America be America. United as one.
The America that you wish that you want to see.
That's the only time I've seen us united as one. Because as soon as the dust cleared,
We went back to
we
being
right back to
Wild West
yes,
again,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir. And that's the sad thing about America to me.
Yeah.
Is that like that's the only time we come together is in tragedy, and it's like if we can set aside our differences during those times, why can't we set aside our differences and learn about each other's differences and accept each other's differences and use each other's differences to make us all stronger any other time?
Yeah.
Why can't we do that?
I don't know, man. You know, and that's why I say the hate is not as deep as we sometimes seem or
It
perceive.
is.
I don't think the hate is that deep because
It is.
I think the fear.
Fear of what?
I don't know. It's a preconceived internal fear. And it's like, why? So with that, I don't really think it's hate. I think it's just fear. And like you were saying, if we come together and get to know, it blocks out that fear because if you think about it, most fear is based off of the unknown.
Yes.
So if you get to know, even you don't have to agree, you don't have to like, you don't have to support, but just respect as a human.
And I get that, but what is keeping us from coming together then?
I don't know. I think
I think it's
an overall
But the
mindset
hate-
of the country, and I don't know how. Just if you look at how this country was supposed to be started, you had, even if you go all the way back to, you just had the nomads that came over from the Eastern Hemisphere that walked over here, or you have the people from Europe that were sent over here because no one wanted to deal with them in Europe. It's just like if you take all of that and just look at your initial story. Why? How could you come here to this place, to this area, everything being new, and then somehow the evil of fear and hatred slide in, and it just is constantly pulling apart?
Well, that comes from one place.
what's that?
What did the hate originate from?
No.
It comes from one place.
No.
Because we didn't come over here.
No. It's not. But I'm not going to get.
I know that's not what you get.
I'm going to go back to what she says because I think what she's saying is what Starlight's saying is true. It's fear more so than hate. Because here's the thing that a lot of media does a lot. A lot of people fear, and I would say a lot of white people fear black people because of what they see in the media and what's portrayed in the media. So therefore, they don't want to be around those black people because of what they look at in the media, and they feel that that's what black people are. Same thing with white people.
But that goes for any
And
group that can be considered a minority or an oppressed group.
But
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say about
the media is the one that's writing this story. And it's like, yes, it initially started from the quote unquote oppressor and the one that was in power to start the story, but they ran with it and they're facilitating it and they're making it just like this big elaborate thing when it's not even that. It's not even that serious.
But see, the fear was also used to build laws.
Yeah.
Laws in this country were made off those same fears. And that's the thing about this country is that that's why I say I can agree with her a lot. But it may be more so fear than hatred of a skin tone, but I think it may be more so fear.
And once again, from us, we can't have a fear because we didn't come over here willingly.
But we still do have fears. We
all have fears. Yes.
There are still black people who feel, and I say feel, and I got to figure out how to put fear into it. But they feel that they can't get ahead, and that could be their fears that they can't get ahead because of white people.
Well, that's an old mindset that we all need to get out of.
But I understand.
But it's a real mindset. I get it. It's a real mindset. But our fear came out of being taken, being brought here unwillingly,
yes,
being made to build something and not being able to be a part of something. So,
but you can be a part of it now if you choose to. We have people who still choose to not be a part.
And I get that, and I understand. And I understand
wants
why.
to break down, but I can't understand why. Because here's the thing: Because then you, like I say, back and forth. You can lead. Don't try to improve, but don't try to tear down. And there goes, because we even tear down our own.
But that's human nature, sad to say.
And that's the problem.
It is the problem.
Because when I look at it, is this. I'll go with black people real quick. Let's go with black people. All right.
I know them. I
know a few of them.
I know them. Hung out with one.
His friends are black.
Because we have difference of opinions. We tear each other down. We humiliate each other.
Yeah.
We criticize each other.
Yeah.
Because I'll give you someone example. Sheriff Clark. I don't like the guy, but I do not choose to call him names such as Uncle Tom, sellout, or.
But you do understand why he got these.
Whatever.
You do understand.
No, I know. Because you want to know why? Because we kill because we demonize each other.
Yeah.
We don't understand that. Hey, guess what? That man he's a man.
Yeah.
He has a difference of opinion.
Yeah,
he sees things differently than I do. Why don't we just accept that? And instead of trying to tear that man down and try to make everybody over here agree with me that this man is evil and dumb and stupid, no, let's just keep trying to improve over here. Don't give him fire. Don't put fuel on his fire.
Are we all is it us that's putting fuel on his fire?
You know what? They keep having him on more and more. The more and more we want to tear him down. Fox News puts him on more and more.
Who putting him on?
We want to tear him down.
Who's giving him a platform?
Fox News is giving him a platform. Fox News.
Who?
And you know why they're giving them the platform? Because they're going to speak to the point that they want their listeners to see. They're going to give them that. They're going to give them that point of view. But my thing is. That's what he sees out of his eyes. He sees that the reason why this is happening, he may see it differently than I do. I may totally disagree with what he says. But I still choose not to call him a coon, sellout, Uncle Tom, or whatever, use some disparaging name against him. I think that's why we do disservice of ourselves and of our own people.
This statement, I've made this statement a million times. We ain't gonna never get nothing right till we get it right in our own house. So I mean, we definitely got to do better with that, on that, dealing with that. But I mean, bruh, there was a fight that went on last weekend.
No, I gotta ask you a question before we jump to that.
Man, go ahead.
I gotta ask you another question.
Go ahead.
Are you dry? Are you trying now?
No, I'm still a little wet.
I'm a grown. It's an inside joke for everybody who's not a friend of Rick on Facebook. If you're not a friend on Facebook, good God, I can't even get it out. If you're not a friend of Rick on Facebook, I understand you don't understand this guy. But
I got wet today.
Bro,
I got wet, dog.
That's twice in 1 week.
I did not. I saw it. That's 2 times I saw it. I'm like,
I mean, it's moist out there. It's moist out there, dog.
oh man.
I got wet.
All right, let's go to the fight. Let's get to the
I mean, I'm just saying, man. Did I say something wrong?
This segment is brought to you by Bounty Paper House.
Purified water.
Oh,
It's brought to you by Lake Minnetonka.
I got a public service announcement. Women, y'all might not like me about what I'm finna say. Y'all had from 0-0-0 at the end of the Super Bowl till last night at 8 o'clock to get all y'all honeydew lists done, to get your special requests done, to get your weddings done, to get your take me out to the ball game, to take me out on the date done. Football season is back in effect.
It's time.
I have a bone.
Football season is back in effect. Now, if you are a lady and you love the game, that is a beautiful thing. But
and that public service now is brought to you by the one and only Mr.
Rick Kane. Now,
Only.
Exactly.
now,
Only.
also, ladies, you are welcome to come in at halftime. You are welcome, but it will be a quickie. We ain't having no full out make love sections. Halftime.
So you got a time on.
Hey, halftime. And during the game,
You're going to be watching the game all by yourself.
He by
Hey,
himself.
hey,
oh no. It's some ladies out there that love football. And they understand, and this is not
But
only
that's
for
the
the ladies.
point.
Okay,
Though.
I'm
That's
sorry.
the point, though. Why y'all gotta keep? It is 2017. Can we stop acting like women are the only ones that don't like football?
So
Because
this is what you need to say.
there have been plenty of times that I have had to tell a dude, "Don't call me. I'm watching the game."
so
They
hold
want to
on.
sit there and talk.
So hold on.
They don't understand my
When I
love
get
for
through
the
my
game.
public service
I'm just
announcement,
saying, it ain't only the people who have an X chromosome.
I only
Some
deal
of y'all
with- I only deal
ex-wives
with
don't
women.
understand either.
I only deal with women. So I'm making my public service announcement to the women that I might encounter who might want to talk during the game, and you don't know the game. Shut up!
That's your fault for encountering them.
Shut up!
Get you some better friends in your life.
Now, this public service announcement has been brought to you by Rick Kane
Of talking random
of Talking Random Issues.
Who will be single for the whole football
Hey,
season.
Thank you, Lord Jesus.
I think somebody in
For
springtime.
real. I do understand where you're coming from, but I got a sister, man, and you sat down with her, she know more about football than 90% of the guys.
I love her.
Can we?
I love
can
her.
we? Can we get her to call in?
I
please?
love
I
her.
love to talk to her.
I
I
love
love
her.
it.
You start talking about the cowgirls, and she will
Them cowgirls.
fight over here.
She enjoyed it.
Now, D,
About to have a fight.
D, you know who you are. We gonna watch the game together because you have a love for this football game that is unmatched. I got to chill when I thought about that. D.
Which game?
Football.
Oh,
she loved the game.
Oh.
Lord.
Oh, of course. Now, Miss D, he want to talk to you. But
No,
he been
Miss D.
tripping.
No.
Uh-huh.
Look at my Facebook line on
Uh-huh.
Miss D.
Oh, you give me
I
shout-outs
know,
on
I
there.
know.
Yeah, I just gave a little shout. Small shout out.
Trust me.
I know you
Trust
talking
me.
about
Starlight
shout-outs.
sees
False
everything.
shout-outs.
Starlight sees everything. Trust.
Might that be the Miss D that I know?
Yes.
I don't know if you know. I'm just saying. This is just a fictional person.
It is
we just
not.
gave her a
Is she
name.
real? She
We
real.
just gave her a name.
She real.
Are you proposing on the air?
Yes, I'm asking for a date. Can we go watch the game? Some cold Heinekens and wings.
You better
I'm
come
gonna be
correct.
honest with you
You
now.
better come
If my
correct.
wife come downstairs when I watch the football game, I tell her in a minute, baby, you really need to go back upstairs. Do they have to get 10 yards to make a what do they do?
Hey, dog.
Please.
Hey, dog. Hey, I'm talking about, and it only happens in important games.
Yeah.
When the game is intense, and at that moment, then they want to have this conversation.
You know, I have.
Who are these women that y'all know?
There's all kinds. There's all kinds, though, right?
You know, okay. Every woman does not like sport.
Yeah.
We can
No,
establish.
I give y'all that. The same way, unfortunately, I have found out that apparently
You should never date a dude who doesn't like
no,
sports, though.
trust me, I didn't.
Oh, I was so saying.
When we got to that point, it was like, what is we gonna talk about? Good.
6 months.
No, like the year. I like them all. I can travel, and with football, mess around, and I can catch football all year round with some stuff. So if we're not talking pigskin, or you don't understand the reason why I love it, and I'm like, what is we gonna do?
Yeah.
See, unfortunately, that's all I've been with the people that I've been with the past, females I've been with the past. They all love football. They all love sports. I mean, that's like a requirement.
See, I mean,
sorry, that's not a requirement.
I've dealt with women that don't. I mean, but bless they heart.
Yeah, they tried. Did
They
try?
tried. They tried. She tried.
Then you're not
They
a good
tried.
teacher, man.
No, I don't want to teach during the game.
What?
I coach during the week.
That's like the.
I coach during the week.
That's like the cute thing.
It's cute during the
what you
week.
do.
When I'm sitting down,
You do it with games that you don't really want to, that you care about.
I want them all.
No interest in.
there's not a game that I'm
Like
watching.
you have
I'm
no
not
interest
into.
in TCU again.
If I'm watching the game,
Hey.
if I'm watching TCU play,
Hey, TCU is actually a very good football team.
and they had a very great, the home Frogs had great defense.
And they've been a good football game. Football
they
team
took
for
it
me.
to a-
Somebody just walked in the barbershop. What you need, what you want.
All right, y'all hear me all right?
Yep.
Yep. What's good with you, man?
Okay, I got a question for the Cowboy fan, as you will, right?
No, heck no.
Man, ain't no Cowboy fan, ain't no Cowboy
Oh,
fan.
we got one right here. Hold on.
We got one here, but it ain't
I
really
think that's one
important.
that's
Can you hear? You need earphones?
Is it a
I
football
can hear.
question
Go
I
ahead.
can hear.
or
I can hear.
another question?
Go ahead, get to it.
Go with it.
Is Elliot about to beat this rap, man? 'Cause I just
Yes.
saw the wire that said they suing the NFL because Kia Wright is deemed the case too questionable.
Well, see, we gonna get on that. We gonna get on that because I did want to talk about that because that's very interesting because it's interesting how the NFL had a female interview Kia Wright, and she deemed that, like Eric just said, that the evidence that she got that he should not be suspended for any games, and
that's not exactly what she said. She didn't. I forget Kia's married name, but her maiden name is Kia Wright. I forget her married name, but anyway, her position was not so much that he shouldn't be suspended, as much as it was the woman's testimony had too many questionable comments in it.
Okay, that's what most defense attorneys and or people that look at the
but Roger Goodell, they did not use her testimony.
So back up and tell everybody who Ezekiel Elliott is and what's going on with it. What's going on with him? Because some people probably don't know.
If you don't know who Ezekiel Elliott is, this probably has not been the show for you.
No, well, it's just for everybody. This is random-ish in the barbershop. We talk about everything.
Well, football is a hot topic in the barbershop.
Got it for him.
Ezekiel Elliott is a running back for the Dallas Cowboys.
America's team.
Rookie sensation. He had a great year last year, and his name has been in the news an awful lot here lately. But he was suspended 6 games on a domestic, on charges that stem from domestic violence and some other stuff because his name has been in the mouths of Roger Goodell a little too often.
Immature antics.
You're leaving out one major point. It was
He went to the wrong
domestic
college school. That's what he
violence. He
did.
was in college.
Yeah.
What he did? What he did when he's been in the pros? What he did last year? Even though he didn't take a trip to Colorado.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
But she brought it out. Right before the draft.
This was reported right away, and the college didn't do anything because they said, but they
Because
said
he
it's
went to
Ohio
that
State.
wrong school.
So did it occur while he was in Ohio State?
Yes, it occurred. It supposedly,
It was
but there's
before he left.
But there's also have been text messages that have been made public that she said that she was trying to set him up. Mm-hmm. That she was doing this intentionally, trying to get this butt paid for. So I mean, there's been evidence against this, and I feel that if Roger Goodell and them are not allowing this evidence, they're wrong. The NFL is wrong.
But do you think I will say this though, for the NFL to suspend him for 6 months, 6 games, I think there has to be something that the NFL knows. I will say the same way with the Ray Rice. They had that tape before everybody else had that tape.
But Ray Rice told him what was on the tape.
No. But they had that tape before everybody had that tape.
But Ray Rice told them that.
That's why I say
they didn't do
there is
anything
something.
until after it was found out that they had the evidence.
Exactly. And this time they don't want to be caught with it.
They did stuff before knowing the fact there is evidence that could prove, even if he gets suspended, it shouldn't be this long.
Correct.
Hey, yeah. Eric, you got anything else to say?
Yeah, I was trying to get in the point that they had the evidence to suspend him, but her evidence was so conflicting that Kia Wright decided that no, we can't get into it. There may be something that comes up later, but Goodell stayed out of the investigation past the fact that he was being briefed on the whole thing, and now Wright got a lawsuit against the NFL, and justifiably so, man, because it's like, if the prosecutors didn't jump on him, and Kia Wright, who was the main investigator, wouldn't jump on the dude, it's like he shouldn't be suspended at all.
But hold on then. Hold on now. I will say this only thing about, you say the prosecutors and Kia Wright and them didn't jump on, well, I'm leaving it at the prosecutors. The prosecutors were in Ohio. Come on. Now, those players in Ohio get away with a lot of stuff. Same way with a lot of these big universities. A lot of stuff gets covered up. Especially with some. Oh yeah, come on, man.
That's not true in this case. That's not true in this. And that's not true in this matter.
Now, if they suspended him a couple of games for conduct detrimental to the Shield, okay, I get it, because like I say, his name has been in these folks' mouths a little bit too much. I get that, but this 6 games was excessive, and I don't think it should happen.
6 games adds up to $2 million, man. my position on that is the same. If you go for $2 million, I don't care if I did it. I didn't do it.
No, always. I'm gonna not do it irregardless. If it's for $1, I didn't do it.
But you're short on time, so I'm going ahead and exit. But y'all might want to spend a little bit of time talking about the preseason NFL champs, undefeated Cleveland Browns.
Hey, if that's all you got to go hang your hat on, boy, it's gonna be a long season.
Remember this before you
See
go.
the cashier?
Remember this before you go. A few years ago, Detroit Lions were undefeated in the preseason, and I believe they went 0-16.
They got very defeated.
Good luck.
There's a difference. I remember that, but there's a difference here. The Browns have beaten teams that all at some point have won Super Bowl.
Hey, dog, it's the preseason. It's the preseason.
Good luck.
It's the preseason, baby. It's the preseason, baby.
This is when you find out who your pickup is.
See the cashier?
Y'all stop squashing the black man's dream.
Hey,
You ain't Martin.
Wake up. This is not Inception. Wake
see the
up.
cashier, and we'll holler at you, boy.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Hey, man, we're going to take a quick break. Regroup, eat, drink a little of this Gatorade, find me a gummy bear. And y'all come on back in the barbershop with us at 404-355-8699. Holler at your folks.
Please take that off. Or you two definitely want me to put it on.
Oh, they play all my stuff. They ain't taking no more video down there. That's what I do.
That's
with
because
it.
you pretty much say, I don't own it.
That's my boy. That's probably my favorite. That is my most favorite. Never feel
I like this one. My favorite though is probably Dirty Diana.
Dirty Diana, that's fine.
That's
my
My favorite is Rock With You. I just want that suit.
Hey George, your cowgirls suck.
The Cowboys the best team in the NFL. I said it. It's on record.
If Ezekiel had to serve this 6-game suspension, y'all would go 9-7.
I'll give you that.
9-7.
Hey, that could still get you a playoff run.
Not in the East. Not in the East.
No,
this
no,
year.
not.
Not in the East. Johns will win the East.
No, they won't.
Nah, John. I think he take his medicine. I think they on the upskirts this time.
It's gonna be the Cowboys, then the Giants, then the Eagles, then the Redskins.
I was finding the George.
Hey, don't break your arm. Y'all ready to go back in?
I'm not even reading the song, man.
Huh?
If they listen to the song, pretty soon.
No, they can't let no. We ain't letting them listen
No,
because
no, for the what's called though. For the listeners, is this people listening on radio or people listening on radio?
I want to talk about this football. This football go. This good football coming on. This good football.
It's gone too soon. It's gone too soon.
There's somebody out there dancing right now too.
Liberian girl. Yeah, you know that you. Oh yeah, we back up in the barber shop. Thank y'all.
The song was gone too soon. It was gone too soon.
Somebody was just enjoying it. They were just popping their head, reminiscing on MJ.
Hey man, did y'all check that game out last night?
Yes, I went to the game last night.
No. I ain't. No. We ain't talking about.
Okay,
fake football. We ain't talking about fake football.
Oh no! Well, I gotta talk about it. Hold on, I gotta talk about this.
How was Mercedes-Benz?
Man, you know what? It's it's kind of sad when you look at it. First of all, you taxpayers who had a problem with Mercedes-Benz money going toward the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, I got 2 words: shut up. And second, go look at it. Go look at that stadium. That's money well spent, man. It's bad when you look at it compared to, because they still got the Georgia Dome up.
Yeah.
It's like,
it dwarfs over the Georgia Dome.
It looks like you just got you a dime piece girlfriend.
Yeah, y'all gonna say that. Yeah.
Remember when they first did the Staples Center though, and you had the little tiny Coliseum next to it?
No, I wasn't here then.
No, really, it's not here.
Staples Center.
That's
Oh,
LA.
LA. Oh, God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
LA.
I'm thinking Phillips. I'm thinking
Yeah.
Phillips is,
No.
I'm thinking Phillips.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Phillips is,
But no, like that's the way it looks. Like that aerial of the Staples Center and Coliseum
Yeah.
looks. It's like, ooh, nice.
Hey, somebody just walked in the
It's
barber shop.
nice.
Somebody just walked in the barber shop. What you need? What you want?
Good evening, this is Avery.
What's going on, Avery?
Yeah, I'd like to say my condolences out to, prayers and condolences out to the people of Houston.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
all capital of the world, with the exception of Standard Oil, they located in Dallas, Texas. Hope everything goes smooth and hopefully get everything back on track.
Get these
Yes,
oil
sir.
prices down over here.
And also, it's a saying out there we keep forgetting. If you don't want these folks all in your business, you better be on the straight and narrow. Because let me tell you something, these folks out to do you in. I mean, this guy, the young guy y'all talk about got suspended for six games. I mean, that's a lot of money. If you count, I don't know what his contract it is, what's his pay structure stuff, but that's a lot of money. I mean, because I know in the regular season it's like, what, 16 games?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You got six. That's that's a good chunk of change coming out your pocket. So, but it's kind of hard to cut your family loose because with the situation with Michael Vick, y'all know about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you heard about this recent situation with Usher and all that stuff. I said, man, these folks are trying to do you in. You don't know who's watching you. What they say about backstabber. They smile in your face and they stab you in your back.
But some of that is, on some of them folks is self-inflicted now.
Yeah, you got a point there. And also, as the great philosopher Undisputed Truth said, smiling faces usually don't tell the truth. And because somebody smiling at you, that don't mean they for you. They might be up to no good. So you got to keep your distance. But I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I just want to inform to everybody, whether you are entertainer or even if you're a regular Joe like yourself, just, be careful and be leery of these folks, man, because like I said, these people would try to hem you up and try to ruin your life. And you work so hard to get to where you want to get to in your circle, or you try to, basically you're not trying to impress nobody, but you're just trying to please yourself and make your family proud of you. And then you got this knucklehead trying to bring you down to the bottom. So you have to be very careful. But thank you very much for taking my call, and y'all have a good weekend.
All right, so the cashier, and we'll holler at you. But yeah, man, that Mercedes-Benz is
Have you been on there while the game's going on? Man, it's hard. You don't even need a ticket to get in. You can just watch the game
from the
halo from outside and inside. You just want to get a ticket to go hang out in there. The way they have built that, man, it's not.
I think talking around the Benz needs some media credentials so we can get in there and see what's going on.
It's in the work.
Good. Because I'm telling you,
we got to get in there.
You just want to go hang out in the bar.
Oh, I mean, that's the plan. That's the plan.
Tomorrow, even though it's that team with that guy who just can't not win in the Southeastern Conference.
Hey, man, that game gonna be so fun.
That game is going to be amazing.
That game gonna be so fun. That Georgia Tech and Tennessee game gonna be fun. Also on Monday nights. But since we all into the football has started, baby, who you like tomorrow night? Who you like?
I cannot go against Alabama. First of all, I hate Florida State. I've always hated Florida State, so I'm biased.
So you from South Georgia?
Oh,
you from South Georgia?
Yeah, I remember Florida State beat Georgia Southern years ago.
Yeah, you from South Georgia? Okay.
But I do say still, my bias against Florida State aside, Alabama, you can't bet against Alabama. It's just too big, too strong, too physical.
Well, Florida State got talent down there.
They got speed.
They got speed, and right now I'm giving the edge at quarterback to Florida State because I think Francois, that's his name, who's also a sophomore, but I think he's a better passer.
Yeah.
I think he's a better passer. And he has and Jimbo Fisher is a quarterback's coach. So for that, I give them the advantage there.
I have to see how the run game is going to be since they don't have Dalvin Cook, though. And to me, it's going to be about...
It's a factory.
I think Alabama is going to control that ball, man. I just look at it. Bama's going to control that ball, and I think they're just going to weigh them down.
But you think? But don't they have a new offensive coordinator there too?
Now but it's
still. I know it's still Nick Saban football.
It's the same thing as Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
You can give Bill Belichick whoever you want as offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. As long as Bill Belichick is there, they're going to succeed.
Yeah.
And the same thing I look at Nick Saban. Keep switching. I think he's on his 5th offensive coordinator, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is 5th offensive coordinator now. And he just keeps going.
Okay. Who you like, Starlight?
I'm picking the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich for the win.
It's great. Hey, it's great with the pickles and everything. A little hot sauce. I like the spicy
Never
myself.
go, never
Mix,
go.
I love that
mix
spicy,
a little bit of
boy.
that barbecue sauce and Polynesian sauce that you eat. The
I like that
sandwich.
ranch. I like mine with a little ranch.
No,
on
man,
it,
you
little
got,
ranch.
have you tried the Polynesian?
I like mine with a little ranch.
But you gotta do that Polynesian.
Little honey mustard. I like ranch. I'm a ranch
honey
guy.
mustard too.
I'm a ranch guy. You know. Who you like, Maximilian?
Starlight didn't never pick nobody.
She don't like either team. She want the chicken
Nobody
sandwich.
else has seen that, but
She
I
says,
don't think she picked nobody yet.
oh, she like either one.
Go Dogs.
We coming up with that too.
That's disgusting.
We coming up with them too. So who you like, Max?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, man. Everybody think the SEC is so tough, and I do believe it's tough. Florida State gonna smash
Oh, God.
Alabama.
Hold on. How many points?
Oh no, you might have 21, 22 points between the two teams. You got
Two,
people don't
yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Florida State got a bomb defense.
Yeah.
Alabama got
Yeah.
a bomb defense. I just
Hey,
think
it shouldn't
that
be high
speed-
scoring at all.
They got speed on Florida State. Somebody gonna break one.
I think because, well, I'll let you go ahead and go, but I look at it because of it's the beginning of the season. People still have kinks to work out.
Alabama ain't got kinks.
No, I'm saying both
Everybody.
teams
Yeah, you
have
know, this
kinks
first
to work
season,
out.
yeah.
Both teams have kinks to work
Oh, yeah.
out, but I just look at that Alabama is too, man, those guys too damn muscular,
Man,
man.
y'all scared of Alabama.
Hey y'all.
What you got, Rick? Who you got?
Oh, it's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be a great game.
Yeah, roll right
expecting
on
great.
out my city.
And I see 24-21 Alabama on the field goal in the end to win it.
What that?
Can I ask y'all a question? How much money y'all got?
Between them,
We can't gamble.
I lost a lot of money in Vegas.
But how many juice boxes we gonna work with here, right? We need to do something with the juice boxes.
I got 50 juice boxes.
my man Mike said he got 50.
Like say you got 50. He paying for those.
The
shows.
distinguished
You got 50 juice
Cowboy
boxes?
fan.
You got 50
That's
juice
right.
boxes?
Very distinct.
We ain't talking money now. We're just talking juice boxes. I like the little square one with the straw in it. Oh, I don't want yours, buddy, because I don't want your juice boxes. Mainly because you a Dallas fan.
That's right.
And anybody who's a cowgirl fan, I feel sorry for them already.
So you feel bad for him?
Yeah, I feel bad for him. He gonna need that because, much as I love Zach and Deke,
Yes.
Deke and Zach, Zeke and Dak.
Yeah, I know. You get it right.
They still play in Dallas.
Yeah.
I don't like Dallas. I don't
But
like
they
Dallas.
Jerry's kids. We gotta support
That's half the
Jerry's
problem.
kids.
That's half the problem. That's half the problem.
Hold up now.
That's half the problem right
You have
there.
to remember the telethon.
Hey, so Max, I ain't scared. I got a fresh 20 pack of
Mott's juices.
yeah.
You got some
I
Mott's
got
juices.
a fresh 20 pack.
Ooh, you got the good stuff.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah, fresh 20 pack.
Huh?
Fresh 20 pack.
Anybody got some Adam,
Yeah.
some Apple and Eve
Okay.
going? Anybody got that Apple and Eve going?
Apple and Eve? All right, you get the box. I got the apple and Eve.
Oh, that's the hey.
I got it. Okay. That'll work. Now,
What other?
okay, I gotta ask this question. The fight went on last weekend. We
Hold
know who won the
on,
fight.
we're gonna go to that, but what about your dogs?
Hold on. All say it with me one more time. Go dogs! Hey, baby. Hey, cut your mic. Hey, well, hey, Appalachian State coming in the Anthem to win, though. Appalachian State coming in the Anthem to win, man.
They better not take it as a
Oh
joke.
no.
No, they can't.
Never take the schools of Appalachian State as a joke. They have murdered too many of the schools that I follow.
They should have beat Tennessee last year.
Yeah.
They should have beat Tennessee them years ago when they run up there to Michigan. They should
Well, they
have
beat
won
Michigan.
them.
Well,
That's what I'm
actually,
saying.
this
They
is the
should've did
anniversary.
that.
Was the 10th year anniversary of when they beat Michigan.
I'm telling you.
That game hurt.
Yeah.
I don't think the dogs are going to be slipping, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think
No.
the dogs are going to win, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout.
It's not going to be. Because them boys play. Hey, they had one of the top defenses in all of college football.
Yeah.
And they play hard. They play hard every year. So I don't think it's going to be a blowout. But go Chubs. Go Chubs.
Hey,
You
Joe.
got that gold dome team like next week or something like that.
Oh, we going up there and bust touchdown Jesus in his mouth.
I feel feel better about them winning that game than I do this Appalachian.
We going up there to bust touchdown, Jesus in him out too.
No, I think they got.
Really?
I feel better
Really?
about them playing them.
Really, Rudy references
I feel better about
Rudy
them playing
references?
Appalachian against Notre Dame.
No,
To be honest.
We just not gonna blow over the fact that he didn't reference the movie Rudy.
It'll take Rudy. It'll take Rudy to help them win that game too.
Y'all not like Rudy.
Hey, I'm just
That's
saying.
sacrilegious to not like
Just
Rudy.
saying. I didn't say I didn't like it. I'm just mad you threw it in there.
Hey,
That's
dog.
not gonna
Hey,
help the cause.
hey, Rudy. They can bring out Rudy. They can go get was
They
it
need to
Joe?
get the Rocket.
Was it Joe?
Ishmael.
Joe?
Joe
They
famous.
yeah, so they can get who all they can get, dog. I think the Bulldogs gonna get them that weekend. I think they're gonna do it for my birthday, because that's my birthday weekend.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Now, I'm
Man.
gonna tell you too, I do hope they win. You know, I got some Georgia grads in the family, so I do hope they win.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, we gonna get to this fight, man, because I got one question to ask about this fight, man.
Go.
I got one question. I ain't got but one question.
What is it?
Okay, I got two questions. Did y'all enjoy the fight? Did anybody?
Good fight.
Good. Enjoy it?
Great fight.
Apparently, the Facebook commentary was interesting, and the few couple of hidden live videos that it did run across, they seemed interesting too.
I mean,
You didn't watch it? You didn't watch it? You didn't go see it? Paid for it.
I didn't pay for it.
Thankfully, a good friend of ours had it.
No, the fact that I actually knew there would be at least 3 people on my timeline that were going to at it live and or commentate every other 2 seconds. Why would I spend money?
Oh, no, I didn't spend
That's
no money.
true.
But I mean,
Spend no money.
I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was probably the most competitive I've seen Floyd Mayweather since he was Pretty Boy.
Good. Yeah, it's been a while since you've seen him actually.
Or since he fought, well, it's probably Zab Judah, Shane Mosley, where he took some punches. Somebody just walked in the barbershop. What you need, what you want?
Y'all should put locks on the windows. Anybody can climb that.
Well, we gonna show.
Thank you
that,
for your advice. Would you like to be the first one to test that out?
That's how I got in. That's how I got back in. Let me just make a comment.
Hey,
Yeah,
I know some police. And you know what the county cops say.
That's messed up.
We gotta,
Too soon.
That's messed
Too
up.
we gotta go
soon.
to that.
What's going on, man?
I ain't really concerned about you doing this, please, because you know him as an assailant.
It don't matter how I know him. It don't matter how I know him.
Oh, it matters.
Thank you.
I know
It
him.
works for you.
And you know what Cobb County Police has to say.
What you got to say, man?
What's good with you, man?
I'm going to say this about that boxing match, man. It was a good technical boxing match. Floyd
Yeah.
drugged that out in a way
He
that
did.
you really wanted to go see the skill set put on display. That was the one to go see, but dude just didn't have the endurance to go with Floyd.
Yes, I agree.
You know, you can't expect to beat everybody in 3 rounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And see, that's why I picked it. That's why I was hoping that Floyd would get rid of him earlier, but he got rid of him when he could. Because if Floyd had power, I think he could have got him out of there in the 5th round.
Yeah.
But the 9th round, he started to abuse him, and I think the guy did right by stepping in and going and shutting it down.
I don't.
Oh, I disagree. He could have gone the distance.
I think
he was going
you're
to
right.
but he could have gone the distance.
Now I
You gonna take too many punches.
I think he could have won the distance
That's
too,
never
but
stopped him before.
I didn't want him to stop. I didn't want the ref to stop the fight because I knew that when the ref stopped the fight, everyone was going to say what you're saying right now is that no, he could have did this or he could have did that. But what I looked at it as, like you saying, Rick, Floyd didn't have the power to knock him out.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that I kept saying, and I know everyone was tired of me saying it,
Yeah.
was that Floyd does not have the punching power to knock this guy out.
Yeah.
The guy was winded as hell.
Yeah.
So his endurance mixed with your punching power should have put the man down.
But
That's the whole point.
he don't have it.
He wasn't going to knock him out anyway. That was all the reason to just let the thing go to distance.
No, but he was taking too much. I think McGregor
But
was taking too much punishment.
When you look back at it, you'll start seeing that when McGregor was not even defending himself from the punches,
Yeah.
he was just taking them. That dude could get brain. I mean, Floyd got those small hands, but he still could have given the man brain damage.
Oh, he got 45 hands.
You got like
Yeah.
3 boxers
He got
who
22.
died like in the last year.
Yeah.
In the ring. So they weren't as soon as the sign. Once he started getting hit that frequently, you knew they were going to stop.
Oh, yeah.
They had to stop.
Now, Eric, don't hang up. I got a question for all y'all. He won his 50th fight. He's 50-0.
He beat
Now,
Rocky
to
Marciano.
me, I'm a boxing fan.
Why?
I don't respect that 50th win. How do y'all feel about that? Eric, how you feel about that?
Today happens to be the birthday of Rocky Marciano, and today on Rocky Marciano's birthday, I will say Floyd Mayweather is the record holder. It was legit. Marciano, if you look at some of the records of some of the folks that Marciano fought, nah, man, this is kind of.
But this man had never boxed a day in his. He hadn't
I
boxed.
respect this fight
He
more
doesn't box.
than a few of the ones he had in between 40 and now.
And there was opponents out there that was worthy.
I agree with you on that, and that's why I say good gosh, to me this should have been more so.
Eric, get out my barbershop.
I can agree with you, but this should.
I'm about to climb out this.
Shoot you in the
It'll be
butt.
live next week. It'll be live.
I can agree with you that I don't think that this should count towards his record as a 50, and I think that's why Floyd also probably didn't play it up as much as when the not announcer, but Jim Lampley kept asking him after the fight, hey, how do you feel about, so does the 50 mean something to you? And Floyd just kept, he wouldn't even comment on it. I think he feels the same way, is that this is more like an exhibition more so than it was actually a boxing match, because there are legitimate boxers out there who have fought their way up to actually match up.
But he took it as his 50th
because he knew it was going to make more money.
I mean, I get what
he knew it was
50 times.
Yeah.
They put 50 people in front of him, and he beat all 50 of them.
But
I can't. Because
okay, so you beat.
He was a professional boxer.
He was not a professional boxer.
No, he was not. No.
Come on. Okay, just because somebody go play on the. Just because somebody put on a uniform and run on the basketball court and play against Michael Jordan.
Professional basketball player.
Do we not remember John Sally? He sat on the bench and got plenty of rings.
I'm just
Are we saying that?
But before John Sally sat on the bench and got plenty of teams, he was an intricate part of the business. He was an intricate part of the business.
But I'm saying though.
What
in McGregor's small defense.
No, he's an amateur boxer.
He can
12.
No, I'm saying he can actually throw punches and box.
T.I. can throw punches.
He is skilled at boxing. He is not
No,
a
he's not skilled at
professional boxer.
All you have to do is
He is not a
Floyd to fight
professional
you.
boxer.
That's all you got to do, convince him to fight you.
T.I. claimed he can box, and he wanted to fight him for 100. So if he fight T.I., you gonna give him 51?
That'll be the shortest match ever.
And I get that.
Who's gonna swing up to hit who?
I respect T.I. in the rap game. I love his music, bro.
Who's swinging up to hit anybody?
So that ain't,
bro.
Hey, I get it. T.I.
You saw the video when he was in Vegas like a few years back when he approached Floyd.
Yeah, he swung on him.
And he told him, bro, I do this in the streets or something like that. Floyd would get him in the streets too.
But that's the thing.
You don't think?
T.I. wasn't gonna go in the streets.
So you ain't gonna go
No, come on now. You got the streets T.I. come from. You got the streets that T.I. come from. So you got the streets that T.I. came from.
If that's what he meant by that, then I can respect him on. I can respect him on that game.
He hasn't knuckled up in the street since the white boy beat him up and cut his lip long time ago.
Who?
T.I.
He got beat up by a white boy?
That's where he got the scar from on his lip. Back
What
in
white
high
boy beat him
school.
up?
Back in high school. Like back when he was in the play coach of the high school. I'm just saying. He ain't knuckled up in the street since.
Why that joke ain't on Facebook talking about that? It's like he should be an Instagram star. Somebody say, yeah, I'm the one who gave T.I. that scar. You see that somewhere?
He old enough to do that?
Why not?
They probably get rid of.
Man, that man be quick. He could be the
Whatever. He probably working. He probably already working in Grand Hustle. We just don't know.
Kardashian, man.
Probably his security.
Exactly.
I met a white guy say he wrote for T.I., so hey, he might be him.
It might be true now.
Hey,
Why not keep your
serious,
enemies
man.
closer? That's what they say. Keep them close.
Hey.
But going back to the Floyd fact, I think Floyd, and once again, listening to the boxers who actually do this for a living, they did not have a problem though with Floyd taking this fight because they felt that this was still promoting the business. And if they're okay with it, maybe they're just saying that because some of them fight under Floyd's managerial company or whatever.
TMT.
Maybe that's it. I don't know. But if I hear those boxers saying that they don't have a problem with it, I'm like, why should I have a problem with it?
I mean, I get it, but I just don't. I can't.
I don't consider
just
it
me as a boxing fan. Yeah. And there's the Keith Thurmans that's out there who's who's undefeated in the weight class. Up and coming boxers. Triple G. I mean, there's different boxers out there that I mean, if you're gonna go for the 50, I get it.
Man, I'm trying to get to
make
50. I'm not trying to go to 49 to get to 49 and 1.
Hey man,
I ain't even trying to get
He
to
does
49
not want to be
and
the
1.
Undertaker of boxing.
No,
He's
you
not
don't want to take that. You don't want to take that L, man.
but see, Undertaker was scripted.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to lose. That was accident. He wasn't supposed to lose.
No, that was scripted because they wanted Brock to be that guy.
He
They
was
wanted Brock to be
scripted. I
that
mean,
guy.
Undertaker was
But,
scripted. I'm
okay,
sorry,
okay,
Mike.
but
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry, Mike. It's scripted. I'm sorry.
But if we gonna say that, though,
Real.
if we gonna say that though, and if you don't want to respect this is 50, that's why I can't respect some of the fights in between 40 to 50. Because those were like, really? Y'all gave him this. Y'all gave him this. Y'all gave him this. I would rather take this.
Hey, y'all. It's about that time. About that time, man. On this hour, get up on out here quickly, man.
It goes by 60 seconds. Goes by fast.
Hey, man, we need this sponsorship, man. Anybody need somebody to
Yeah, Rick
sponsor
need
their
towels.
business?
Rick need towels.
We need somebody to sponsor. We got to get you some commercials, get your business popping, get my business popping, get everybody business popping. Holler at your boy, holler at your folks, talkingrandomish@gmail.com. It's time to sweep up the hair, sanitize the clippers. Starlight, you got the bathroom. Shops closed.
Black folks, be careful up in Cobb County now.
Hey. Yeah. Thank
I
y'all.
just don't understand how you.
We have it posted a little bit. Love y'all.
Video, man.
How have you never seen?
It was raunchy like.